Okay. Hey guys, happy Monday, Monday, fun day. Monday, is it really a fun day? It's a pretty shitty day. It's a Monday. Nothing going on, start of the week. It's Monday. But there's a positive. At the end of the day, on Mondays, we have our virtual pigeon club where y'all can participate. There's no membership fee. There's none of that bullshit. We're going to argue. We're going to fight. You're going to like what I say. I'm not going to like what you say. I'm going to like what you say. You're not going to like what I say. But that does not matter. This is a round table, basically, where the internet is the round circle, and we're all in it. So we're going to talk pigeons, pigeon racing, one loft racing. If you want to talk about anything else, you can. Again, we're not just pigeonholed into pigeon racing, but this is basically a pigeon show. So, in about 3 or 4 seconds from now, we are going to start this virtual club that's free to get in, but it's not free. It's going to cost you. You're going to find out what it costs you to participate tonight. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. And club is in session. Oh, another Monday. We're back again. We are back again for a Sunday night virtual pigeon club. Like I said, guys, we're going to talk pigeon racing, one loft racing, anything really you want to talk about. Sometimes we don't even have to talk about pigeon racing. But this is Pigeon Club. Sometimes it goes off the beaten path again. Hopefully, you guys have your drinks poured. Again, you can be drinking milk, you can be drinking orange juice, you can be drinking apple juice. That's for our sensitiver ones. The ones that are judging people on what they're doing, but meanwhile, they're doing worse shit on their own. If you're one of those people, get your milk, your juice, your juice box, straw, napkin tucked in. Now, for the regular people, the people that are on the normal side, that have one too many drinks, or maybe they drank a whole bottle of wine on Monday night, or you know what? They're just eating KFC and they're just eating the skin and throwing the chicken away. Come on, enjoy this show. This is going to be good. Leah, I hope we're on YouTube. I hope we're on Facebook. And I'm almost hoping we should just switch this show to 1 o'clock in the mornings because we work so good in the mornings. We close like a freight train in the mornings.
Yeah,
Back to
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's right. Happy Monday, everyone. I think you said Sunday. You literally said Sunday at the beginning of the show, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not Sunday. It
But
is Monday,
Leah,
right? I'm pretty sure it's
Leah, you have no clue. If let's say you're on the moon, what day is it on the moon? Okay, there's people tuning in. Listen, the powers that be, Moses, Jesus, God Himself. We don't know what day He's on, but we know one thing: we're on. So we're going to say hi to the people from Monday,
Monday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't care what day it is. You're with us, and thanks for flying with us. Back to you.
That is right. It is our Monday night virtual pigeon club where everybody is welcome. We talk all things pigeons, no membership required. Guys, just hey, do me a favor, give us a like and subscribe. If it's your first time joining us, welcome to the club. Welcome. Don't forget to post your questions and comments in the chat. Again, guys, the show works best when you guys participate. We'll be on for as long as you guys want to keep the conversation going. On that note, Leah's going to get to the comments. Here we go, guys. Jim O'Hare says, good evening. Great results for yourself and Marcel. 3 in the top 10 with only 10 pigeons sent. Yes, Marcel did a fantastic job. We are going to visit the results here shortly. Let's see, who else do we have here? We have Eddie in the house. It's amazing if that bird would have walked in a little faster. Congratulations to you all. Yes, we might even do a little replay of Sunday's first arrivals. We've got Joe in the house. He says, happy club night, everyone. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you on. Says, outstanding job in the race. Congratulations. It's nice to see Marcel had a good race as well. Yes, absolutely. We've got Peeve in the house. Says, hello, good evening. Hello, Peeve. Nice to see you on, friend. We have Brian Mansker in the house and said, good evening. Hello to you. Eddie asks, hey guys, why don't you have any sponsors on your loft?
That's good. Well, hey, I don't beg people. It's open. You want me to sponsor your tire shop? Let me know. I'll put it on the loft. Again, it's going to cost. Everything costs because it costs us. So yeah, we're always looking for sponsors. I don't know, Leah. Though, do the sponsors have the balls to sponsor? I mean, they sponsor like every, snooker player. I don't know. A lot of people get sponsors. I love some good sponsors. I need a good product. Actually, if you really want, I don't. I wonder what the sponsors though. Sometimes I worry like what product you're going to get that's good or not good. Again, I'm hoping for Van Robies. I'm pretty.
Uh-oh. Oh, Ryan has stroked out, guys. Ryan has stroked out. We are going to wait for him to come back on. I really love it when that happens. If you can still hear me, somebody give me a thumbs up in the comments so I know that it's not my end. I don't believe it is. I believe it is Ryan's end, and it is. Let's try that
Back.
again,
I'm back.
Ryan.
I'm back. I'm back. I don't know. I told you, people from the moon are tuning in. I have aliens messaging me. But no, sponsorship is great. Yes, we love some sponsorship. If you want to sponsor us, you can. And it doesn't matter what your business is. If send me some product, I'll use it. And I'll give you my honest opinion on it. I'd love
Jeff,
Shoof to sponsor us too.
Jeff Henderson says, morning from down under. Hello to you. We've got Paul Kaiser in the house who says hello. We have 5 8 in the house says good evening. We have Charlie 1579 says good evening from Maryland. Congrats. Eddie says benzing of feed companies. Oh, Van Robies. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, he says benzing or feed companies. Yeah, well, we did the benzing thing a while back, and that didn't turn out so great. So I did put a call out at the beginning of the season if anybody would like to sponsor us, but we didn't get any response. So that's okay. You know who does sponsor us? You know who does sponsor us? Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions sponsors us as well as Pigeon Boss, and happy to do so. And we were going to put up a banner. Remember, we brought the banner from home.
We're
Feathers
gonna
Elite
actually.
banner, and then you never ended up doing it because you thought it would bother the birds. So oh
Well,
well.
I did it too late. We're gonna paint the whole loft in Pigeon Boss and Feathers Elite. We can do that. It's not a problem. We always wear the merch. We always wear it. This is the only thing I wear. I'm gonna die in this thing. And even under this, I got an original Pioneer, which is still a Pigeon Boss shirt as well. I'm wearing the stuff. Okay, sure. We would love some sponsors. That's great. I did get a fun compliment, Leah, today.
Mm-hmm.
Marcel did say to me, he said, "Listen, on the last six races, seven, was it 6 or 7 races? We won 6 out of 7 from him." And he said, "What would it cost for you to fly my birds?" I said, "Come on, Marcel, we can't fly your birds. You got to fly them." But it was a nice compliment because he said, I don't know. I don't even know how you do this, but he says, you're doing it. And he says, everybody around, all they keep doing is talking about you. The guys from Canada, the Belgian name, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Oh,
Oh, that's good.
okay.
Joe says a big shoof elf on the side of the loft would look great. Absolutely would. Absolutely would. I think they honestly need to introduce a pigeon racing elf as part of the shoof family. And the next time you go there, Ryan, we need to start a petition for that one as well. Just saying. We have Andrew in the house who says, hello, people. Love the channel. Really enjoying the live racing. Best of luck with the racing. My question is, what is the main ingredient in yellow drops you were saying to look for?
It's a $64 name. I don't know. It's the main ingredient. Most of the time, it's only going to be, what is it?
Doesn't start
One
with
or
an
two. Yeah, Hecrophilia or something.
A.
I know the name. I know
I
the.
don't believe that's the name, but
No, it's a weird name. It's a big name, and
acetaminophen or something. Acetaminophen
yeah,
or something.
it's something. And there's normally in majority of them it's 2 or 3%, and you got to get the 5% one. But we're gonna have that. We'll have that up again, Leah. Again, this is stuff for our channel, right?
Do you know I did have
That's
the
time.
photo? I had the photo in the queue here for the longest time, and I just deleted it like maybe a week ago. I was like, oh, I guess we're not using that anymore, so I deleted the photo. So I don't have the photo to show you guys. But it's like some. Oh, there we go. Thank you, 5/8. Thank you, friend. There we go, right here. Someone's paying attention.
Yeah.
Acrophylline.
Yeah.
Acrophylline.
I was kind of right. Acrophilia, acrophiline. Come on. I'm close.
Close but no cigar. Yes, Stephen Collins as well. Thank you for that. There you go. Andrew, you want to mark that down? That's what you need. On that note, speaking of Stephen Collins, before we get to our race results, and a little, hold on, I got a little puppy here that's playing with the squeaky. Ryan, just talk for 1 minute, and I'm just going to throw this so she doesn't keep doing it back.
Again, guys, our studios. Big tech. Even in your studios, guys, you can have animals with you. We got a horse just over there. No, yeah, we still use the yellow drops 100%. Not that we don't. We just took the photo out of the queue. Very good product. Look for it. You can use it on the feed. You can use it in the water. Great in the mouth. Great in the nostrils. If it was me, I'd be putting it in the nostrils, on the feed, or in the water. And you can switch it up. And it's good to use day of basking, or day of return. It's not going to kill them, so it's good. Keeps the canker levels low, and it even helps with the respiratory. It does. It does. Back to you.
Sorry about that, guys. Before we get on to our results, I want to say a big old congratulations to Stephen and Heather Collins from Australia. Fantastic results this past weekend. They were the Greater Melbourne Pigeon Fed winner with a double fed hen right here, double fed winner. I'm just reading the results here. First fed, flying 408 kilometers in 4 hours and 58 minutes with a velocity of 1,369 meters per minute. Big old congratulations to you guys. Where's my applause? There we go. Right?
Con- Congratulations. And again, in that picture, you only see two parts of the team. You see the pigeon that did the work. You see Steven that's playing the piano. And then you don't see the person taking the photo, which is Heather. Big shout out to her again. Uh, Heather and Steven, husband and wife team. I never seen a team work so well together. Now we don't see behind the thing where they throw darts at each other or want to kill each other. But Heather is winning a lot of hairdressing. So every time they win, Heather gets another hairdressing appointment. It's like it's a collection thing. So I don't know how this is working. Guys, figure out a way to get your wife to help you out. Bribes, anything. No, Heather's doing a great job with Steven, and I will give a shout out to her, Steven. Yes, you are doing it. Yes, the Pigeons are doing it, but you guys all work as a team. And unfortunately for your club, Morning Mist club, it's going to hurt for a while because he just gets better and better and better. And then next year it's going to hurt more and more and more because he's Steven and Heather. They don't stop because they can't stop because they won't stop. Sorry,
And
guy. Hey, retire.
a reminder, guys, Stephen and Heather Collins, 2 times on the Pigeon Boss Tour. Like, I'm not saying that that's why they were winning now, but could have helped. Could have helped. I'm just saying. On that note, before we get to yesterday's results, I had a nice email from a good friend of ours, of course, Joe Cape Ann, known on YouTube, who sent us or told me to go and look up a little clip from just about a year ago, Ryan, from a Monday Night Family show, when we used to call it the Family Show. A Monday Night Family show where you and Lafayette Richard were chit chatting as you do. And I thought, I don't know how he found it. I don't know how he remembered it, but he did. And I clipped it. And I would like you to
No.
watch this and we want to
Hold
see
on.
Ryan's reaction to this. No,
Hold
it's very
on.
interesting how when you put things out in the atmosphere, how things seem to happen. And what a
Listen,
fantastic clip this is. And then just shut your pie hole and watch it, okay? That's what we want you to do.
do I have a vote? Do I have a vote on this? Can we not
There's
vote?
there is no vote. You're gonna watch it. It's a minute 30
Oh,
seconds. You're gonna be
oh
all right.
my.
So I believe that Lafayette, Richard, and Ryan were talking about racing, and perhaps racing in Canada, or racing in North America, something along those lines. And this is what Ryan had come up with about a year ago. It was July, I believe, 28th, July 28th, 2025. from the words of Ryan.
Wait,
Just
wait.
sip it.
I apologize to y'all.
Here we go. Here we go, guys.
Okay. Oh, good.
Listen up here. Put you in the corner.
Shit percent. I want to say something. I can win every race in Canada. I can win every race in the United States. I can win every race in the UK, in Scotland, in Ireland. I can win every race in Holland. You didn't win nothing until you won it in Belgium. You don't win it until you fly in the Diamond Vermont in Belgium against in a 5 mile radius 1,400.
150 flyers.
Right. And we have a house there. We're going to race pigeons there. And you know what? I can lose. It's okay. It's fine. But I don't go to race pigeons there to lose. I race to say that yes, an outsider can come in and beat them. Is it going to be hard or impossible?
You
100%.
don't know yet.
It's 100% hard. It's 100% almost impossible.
Okay, get this one, guys.
But anywhere, if you say to me anywhere right now, anywhere you want, New York, Long Island, Chicago, Florida, it's no problem. What do you want to do? You want to win this season? Drop me in. Give me your birds. I win.
Okay, give you a.
Oops, sorry about that. Must have cut out. The show must have cut out there. No, hey,
There we go, guys. And
huh.
here we are, a year later, racing in Belgium, competing against the best, and actually competing, man. We're competing. We got a win under our belt this week. Yesterday, we got a second place, so close to a win. It's not even funny yesterday. But isn't that amazing? Who would have thought a year later, a year and a couple of weeks later after that broadcast, here we would be. And round of applause to that one. Isn't that incredible? Round of applause.
Yeah, I look good even with long hair. No,
Yeah,
but
the hair,
yeah,
the hair. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get him for the hair, man. I'm gonna rip him
so hey,
for the
listen. I told you guys. Any way I bake the cake, I look good. Always looking good. I take many different styles. But
hair.
getting back to what I said there, I don't ever change. Not that all those places don't have great flyers, and not all those places don't have good birds. No, but you got to go. I think to the best spot. And is it hard? Is it impossible? Sure. Look at Sunday. Sunday we flew outstanding. We were still shit. We were still shit. We were second, eh? Nobody remembers second. Nobody even really remembers first, probably, but second. But hey, we had 10 birds in the first 43. And, when I get a guy like Marcel calling me and saying, hey, man, I want you to fly my birds, and we talk, and he says, if we learn from each other, we both get better. That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard. We're talking about a guy who built a house on pigeons. Grew up on pigeons, and he's learning from me. Um, and that, or not from me, from us. I mean, from us. It's crazy. So, and me and Marcel, we talked through the season. He says, the birds you have, you can't win. You can't win. You can't beat the guys here because all the pigeons you get right now are second grade to third grade tier pigeons. And I always say to Marcel, shh, be quiet. Don't tell them that. Don't let them know that. Because if you let them know that, they'll stop trying. But we don't tell the birds that. We don't tell the long distance birds are for long distance, and we don't tell the sprint pigeons that they're second, third, fourth class, or fifth class, or 10th class, or the best class. We don't tell them that. They're on a need to know basis. All we know is Wednesday, Sunday, and everything in between is give me your very best. And when they do that, that's when winning happens. And you see here in this result, very good. Second, congratulations to the winner. He's 12 kilometers short. He must have been at the Aldi, son of a bitch. We dragged him home, but he shouldn't even been in our club, but he did. So hey, we lost. That's okay. But I was very proud of those pigeons. I was proud of the whole group. Happy with how the birds all finished. A lot of the birds trapped like the first bird, and that means the army's rolling right. You know, I say on the show, right now we need the first one to trap good, but actually we need them all to trap good because we look at it as an army, and we're still scratching our head on where's that 5 or 6 or 8 on a drop. And I've broken it down with Ricky on why I don't think it's there or what we have to do to get it there. But we're going to keep working on it. And again, the Pigeons 100%.
I'll just give a little rundown here in case you guys didn't see it of yesterday's results. Race number 15, we were second overall. We were, of course, second loft clock at a 37 loss. We won actually 28 prizes out of 50. It gypped us on one prize. I have to write into the KBDB tomorrow. But we got one prize gypped. It was the Van He bird, believe it or not. They didn't record her result. So we'll have to get on that. But 28 prizes out of 50 birds sent, of course, versus 437 in the club, and a total release of 22,944, which gives us a top 0.457% performance. Fantastic. We did a fantastic job yesterday. Fantastic trapping. Great job by Loft Manager Richard. As you know, we had a delayed release due to the sky conditions. Looked like a little bit of pea soup in the morning. So the birds did have to stay a little longer in the transporter, but then I thought it was going to screw things up. But man, they handled it just like champs. And what did you lose by? Let's just see the speed here. The winning speed was 1,228.6229 meters per minute, and we were flying with our first bird 1,228.4701. Do the math on that
That
one.
I can't figure it out. It's probably a second or two.
But
Hey, it
here we
was
go.
just enough to become second.
All of our little yellow highlights here, of course, mean prizes won. And again, guys, you only receive prizes or you only end up on this sheet. It's a third of the participants. So a third of the 437 in the club. That's how you get on the prize sheet, which was how many? 200 and change? Let me look here. How many was that? 219. So only 219 getting the prizes, and look at all the yellow we had. So fantastic job for Team Feathers Elite. And to
Yeah.
773 again. Fantastic. 2 weeks in a row.
Third time's a charm, too. And again, a pigeon that broke her leg after race one and climbed back up. People say, once they break their leg, they're no good. You respect them, give them some time. It's very hard in North America to give a bird time because you got 8 weeks to do it. It's actually quite torture. The breeding programs. The breeding programs in North America are absolutely getting butchered. I can say this. I think I can take people's calls and breed winners out of them. Just because people don't put the work, people don't get the time to judge the pigeons. They can't judge fairly. You can't judge it fairly. And if you can't judge it fairly, you're just giving birds away because there's not enough races to judge. And this is how you see. This hen here. She's just picking up again, selected by Ricky Seven. Great, great, great results. And she's getting better and she's getting better and she's getting better. It's like she's back to the way she was. And did we push her a little bit to get back on? Sure. We only had at the time what? We're down to 16, down to 15 pigeons. And you give it the minimal time off, but still working her.
I'm just going to show a little replay here, and then you can kind of see, as Eddie says here, we literally lost by seconds. And you can see a little bit of hesitation. I will show here the arrival of the first two. You guys want to look over here on your screen, and you
She's
will
blowing.
see.
She
You see
falls.
a little
Here she
bit
falls.
of hesitation going in.
Bam. There she is on the board. And she walks right to the hole. And Ricky says she just puts her foot on the pad, but it's the wrong foot. Of course, it's the wrong foot because she learned that from Twinkle Toes, stretching out the leg. But
But
there you go.
there you see she goes in, and then right next is the Van Laar 45 coming in second. But as you guys see in the racing, in the sprint racing, in the key brand racing, in the area that we're in, you literally lose by the seconds, by the half a second, by the 5 seconds, by the 4 seconds, by the seconds. But overall, fantastic result. Great trapping by the team yesterday. Super, super impressed. Eddie says a broken leg or keel can still win. Absolutely. And Ronnie McCandless says, well done, Team Z. Thank you guys very much. Let's get back to the other comments here. Let's put you in the solo. Wheel says, hi guys, going on the tour has 100% improved my racing. My season was over this time last year after 3 races. This year, I've only dropped 1 bird in 3 races, along with big improvements on the timesheet. James Wheeler, that is fantastic. We love to hear that. Fantastic. Keep going. A round of applause for you, friend. Fantastic.
Uh, and I say the people that come on the trip, if I know that you're, that there's always different people, but James is a guy, Steven is a guy, uh, Wildwind's a big guy. Ask me, they message me all the time, help for this, help for that. And when I have the time, and I try and always make time, I try and give you the tips and the tricks. Again, feeding, it's hard. I talk about feeding with Ricky, and it's hard, and we know each other. So that's the tricky part. That's something, and I'm saying with James Wheeler, you've got to feel it. It's a feeling thing. He said last week I fed my birds a little bit too much. For sprint racing, James is in the sprint area. Ruthless. You have to know how to be a little bit ruthless, a little bit almost cruel. It's okay that day or two before basketing. That's when you have to really pull those reins back, and they're going to look at you and say, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I need that. That's the only breaks I got on you. And the more you train, the more in condition they get. In the same sense, the more feed you give, the more, hey, we'll just go for a little rip because we feel good. And they go over a little bit and you're done. And that's what hey, Ricky and I were working on this here for tomorrow. Wednesday's race, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's already got 15, 16 kilometer winds with gusts up to 30 kilometers. Tomorrow, there's no feed at all, and he's going to go training. We're going to try it again, Leah. Can we crash and burn? Sure. But I know a little bit too much gas. 34 kilometers, they feel great. They'll go for a rip. Oops, we went too far. We're at turnout. We turn around and we come back. We need to have them focused. So if you do come on the tour and you're interested in honestly racing pigeons, I will help you. I will guide you. I will, if you message me, hey, I give you my advice. You take what you want from it. James has done it. Steven's done it. And Wildwind, I've done it. And you see, I'm not saying I'm God. I just help you. I want to see you do good. Come on. Isn't that the whole thing? We want to help people, right?
That's the goal. Joe says about that little video there of you. Great hair, by the way, Ryan. I think Ricky said you look like a palomino running through a field. LOL. Yeah, that's quite the hairdo. I'm not gonna lie.
Does Joe have teams picked?
Yes.
Yeah, for Joe, for what you've done, you have to pick another 4 teams. That was torture. That's okay, Joe. We always win, eh?
I don't even know how he found that. Amazing. Out of all the videos, all the lives, all the shows that we do, he picked that out. Incredible. He even had it down like right to the minute and a second for me to look it up. Eddie Ortiz says, I think you will save seconds by stringing the roof.
Oh yeah, there's a few little tweaks we have to make on that loft. I'll make a few tweaks. Not that again. Let's remember something. The string on the roof. Did it help that bird? No, it didn't. Did it help the second bird? No, it didn't. When we won, did the string on the roof help? No, it didn't. So there's 2 arguments here. The string on the roof helps your birds that aren't winners get a bit closer. But a winner, he hits the board. Winners look like winners. Birds that sit on the roof were never winners. But yes, will the string on the roof help? Is there a few little things you can do? Yes, to help the birds gain you more, what is it, prizes, Leah? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Get
yeah.
the prizes quicker. But a winner is going to be a winner. I'm not going to beat, you can't beat birds. If a bird goes on the roof, it tells you right off the bat, 99% of the time, I'm sorry, I'm not a winner. Not focus level. But good. Yes, we will string the roof. Back to you.
Alvin says, good job. Don't talk about anything important. Loading birds for a 40-mile trainer. Good job. Be back in 10 minutes. All right. We got you, Alvin. Jeff Henderson says, get on the tour, people. One spot to fill. The Aussies won't hurt you. No, they will not. They will not at all. That's right. We have one spot available, guys, again, for a 10-day, 11-day, 12-day, I don't know, 11 or 12-day tour at the end of October, beginning of November. It's going to be a fantastic tour. We've got Jeff Henderson and we've got Wildwind coming along, and we would love to have one more person fill that spot. You will not regret it. I bet you $100 you'll be back for more. That is just how good it is. We have all the information up on our website, feathersleypigeonauctions.com. And don't forget, guys, this is your last week, final week, last call to get your Chase the Ace teams in. Teams are coming in hot and heavy now, Ryan. Hot and heavy, and I like to see it. Again, guys, you have until Sunday to get your teams in for our 4-race series fundraiser to help support the rebuild of Marcel Kuhleman's Loft. $125 gets you a team of 4. We'll be racing, again, 4-race series, 2 Key Verant and 2 Noyon the last week of August, first week of September. The team with the most amount of points at the end of the 4-race series is going to win yourself a 7-day Pigeon Boss Tour in Belgium with, of course, the one and only Ryan. A fantastic cause, a fantastic prize, a fantastic 4-race series, a fun way to get involved and get your teams in. I think we have now 27 teams. Should have 30, I would say, by the end of the night, which means we have raised, you guys have raised $3,000 so far for Marcel. Fantastic job. I'm sure he will be thrilled about that. He'll be surprised. I can't wait to see his face. And to say that, you know what, the Feathers Elite family did that for him because we appreciate him and we want to see him keep going. Right back to you. Now I gotta let the cat out
Yeah.
of my office. For God's sakes, just
We got cats and dogs, and you know what they said, guys, on the Wizard of Oz, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Here, this is what I was thinking. Do you think there's any interest by the people if I pick a team, Leah picks a team, and Ricky picks a team? I think I'm probably the best one, but Leah, we should all pick a team and put them up for auction and just let the people buy, and all the money goes for Marcel. Then we can really see who's the real picker, because I guarantee I picked the winner, eh?
oh God, yeah, you always pick the winner. Even though I have picked the winner the last 3 weeks in a row. I'm just saying. Just saying I have.
Let's go on points. If we go on points, I win every day. But I wonder if the group would like that, because you know what? It looks to me, I'd love to go on this trip. I'd probably pick 16.
Yeah,
You know what? I'd pick more than 1,000.
teams. Yes, I know. You've been picking teams since we opened the thing. Well, I think I would pick this team and this team and this one and this one, this one and this one. Yeah, okay, Ryan. You're not playing. You're not playing. You're just like a kid.
Yeah, but I could sell my team to some. Maybe someone wants my team. Come
Uh,
on, that's the group. Leah, you ask them.
I'm not asking them that question. David Tracy says, Ryan, we've had flooding here for a week. Couldn't train because of all the heavy rain, but did some law flying. Hopefully, I can start taking them down the road again. Had them 13 miles. Would you start them all over or continue at the 13-mile point? Oh, that's a good question. David, sorry to hear
Um,
about the flooding. Hopefully, everything is okay there. I've heard on the news that you guys are getting some torrential rain. Hopefully, everything is okay there. Brian, what are your thoughts on that? Start him at the beginning, or what should he do?
well, your first toss is 13, and or you want to go to 13, so they have been trained. You have been law flying. I would do 2 or 3 tosses in the day. I'd take them the first time back very short, see how they respond, have them nice and hungry. So, boom. Then do it maybe, 2 short ones, and then go back on the boat or back to your spot and start from there. You lost a week, so you're going to have to double or triple up a little bit, but build the confidence back into them. But yeah, start right at the beginning. Remember, they've had a week off. Reset. Don't assume. Reset. If you reset, bum, you go back. Get them back into the swing of things. Here's another thing. I know about flooding. I've heard all about it. Get a boat. Get a boat. You can train in a boat. I'm
Speaking
joking,
of
David.
raining, Lafayette it was raining finally. Finally in Belgium today. They had a little bit of rain, and Lafayette Richard said that he was probably the only one out there training the birds in the rain. Now, I don't. It was not torrential rain, nothing like David's got going on. But there was some rain going on, and Lafayette Richard decided to pack everybody up and take them down the road. That's just the kind of guy he is.
Every day. Remember, if the sun or rain, once you train them as much as we've trained, go out, go to work. You can train them. You're not going to hurt them. You adjust your training, adjust how far you go, but train them. Better than loft flying. Loft flying is called sleeping. I hate it. It's me.
Kristen Marsham says, I will take a Leah team. Yeah. You know, but for fun, if you want to, for fun. I'm not auctioning off the teams, but
Come on. Why?
for
I'm going to
fun,
make more money than you. I'm going to
no,
make more. You can't beat me. There's no way. Come
for fun,
on.
I will pick a team for fun. And you pick a team for fun, and you have to explain to Law Manager Richard how to pick a team. Good luck with that one.
Hold
And
on.
the three of us will pick our teams, and then we'll just see how we do, just for fun. I don't want to auction them off. I just want to do it for fun, okay? And then we'll just see how we do. Bragging rights, okay? We'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Fine. There's not a problem. But I will say this
I can be the flying
victory is.
bitches again. Remember when I was the flying bitches?
Remember the
And
last time you were the flying bitches? We crashed and burned.
no, remember I wanted to name my team flying bitches, and then whoever at the combine. Oh yeah, the what's his name? I can't remember what his name was. The guy that doesn't have the teeth. He
No tooth Bruce.
yeah, he said it was offending people. Meanwhile, his email address is Cock of the North, and the flying bitches team that offended him. So the flying bitches return. I'll pick a
What
team. What are you gonna call you? What are you gonna call yourself?
am
Hmm?
I going to call myself? I don't listen. Listen. You don't worry about. I don't need a name. The birds will show.
Lafayette Richards gonna be Ricky Seven. I'll be the flying bitches. What are you gonna be?
I'll have a name.
Having a little fun here, guys. Having a little fun amongst the family. You get to explain it to Lafayette Richards. Good luck with that. On that note, put your questions, comments. Come on, guys. It's a quiet crowd here. We've been on 37 minutes, and it feels like we're going to be wrapping it up soon. So come on, get your questions and or comments in the chat. I have, what else have I put on? I put up our pick it to win. I think we have $110, $120 so far in Wednesday's pick it to win it. So still time to get your picks in. And of course, get your teams in for Chase the Ace. And tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Shipping night. Again,
Yeah.
God, the Sunday to Wednesday, Sunday to Wednesday, it's quick.
Well, yeah. Yeah, and I know you wanted to see some training videos, but we're feeding them a bit in the morning, and the problem is we don't want to get up to do the training video, which I get, and it's hard because you're adjusting everything for these races. Do you want them empty for sure, empty by the morning? If you feed them, he fed them heavy in the morning. He fed them heavy Monday morning instead of heavier Monday evening. But that 7-8 hours is the difference of burning fuel, right? So this is why we're not doing training videos, which I like to do, which we like to do. If I was there, I would just do them even without Leah, just put them on. But it's not as easy when you're 3,000 miles away.
Yeah, and we don't really want to be getting up all during the week at 1 o'clock in the morning because twice a week is a little enough for me. Eddie says, "Can I send you the money and you select for me? I love the professor."
Sure. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny. Come on. I need you guys. Come on, man. Come on, Eddie. Give me, you know what? This is like saying I went and bought pigeons, right? I bought the professor's pigeons. They're so good. I don't do anything with them. I don't work. I don't train. I don't do anything. They don't win. I need you to give me a little bit. Go on our site, Leah. Pull it up. Show Eddie how easy it is. If at least pick the pigeons, and I'll Leah will abracadabra the rest. Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
it's
know
not
what?
it's
If
not
look
hard. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing to just
at
you
his
like pigeon
face. Look at his
racing?
face. Show his face.
Whose face?
Marcel's. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
show it. Show his little face.
Professor. Look at it. Look how cute he
He looks
is.
like a gnome. Listen.
Guys, just go on our site. It's very easy. We have all of the birds. You just pick one bird from each group. We have all the results up.
How
Add
do
it to
you
your
know what's a
cart.
group,
Check
Leah?
out. What?
How do you know what's a group? Show group one.
Here we go. Group A. All of the Group A's, they have an A after the lot number. You just pick one from Group A. And we got scroll down, then you'll see the start of Group B. They all have B's after the lot number. One from Group B, one from Group C, one from Group D, etc. Add it to your cart and check out. It's very easy. I got a cough, Ryan. Back.
Yeah, it's easy to do, and you pick them. You pick them. Go ahead. Have some fun. Pick yourself more than one team. I mean, at least you know what this is going towards. You know the person. You see those homeless people on the street and they're begging for money. You never know where that goes. It goes for buying booze or it's all fake. This is real. Participate in it. Some fun. You get a great chance to win a great trip, which is great, and you're helping out a guy get back on track. So, guys, pick some teams, man. Let's see if we can get to 50. We're almost at 30. It's 50 out of our range in a week, and we do 20 in a week. What do you guys think? If everybody that's commenting puts in a team or two, we'll hit it.
Kristen Marshman says, I'd like to congratulate Feathers Elite on the awesome results. Thank you very much, Kristen Marshman. We do appreciate it. We appreciate all the support from everybody. It has made a huge difference to us as well. It keeps our morale going, keeps us going. And we know you guys are in it with us. We love to see the support. We love to see you guys watching on race day, cheering us on and getting excited right along with us. So thank you guys. David Trick says, a Kristen and Leah Cherry team would be an all-star team. For sure, for sure. Dealer says, how far are you training at the minute? How far?
Uh, he's training to the Red Bridge, which is 24 kilometers. If I was there, I would be going a bit further. I would I'd have four spots. I have the 5 kilometer or the 3 kilometer. I'd have the 14 or 12 kilometer. I have the 25 kilometer, and I'd be at the 55. I go back. I go forth. I'd be in more groups than him. Him, I mean Ricky, and we were talking about that. I like smaller groups. If I got the time, I'll work them in groups. The groups are going to make them smarter for sure. But you know, playing a little bit. I think that next week we're going to go back down to groups. He doesn't want to go to 55. He thinks that the 27 kilometers is enough. I like it a little bit more. I'm a little bit more. I like it at least once or twice in the week. But they are doing 60 miles or 100 kilometers twice a week. So I can see his point.
Andrew says, will you do any motivation in the next few races?
No, there's no motivation. Everybody's together. I don't know. Young birds, there's no such thing. Motivation, you got to get them on eggs and babies, and then motivation works. And the secret is, I think, the eggs and the babies. Sex, running around. Guys, when you were 16 years old, you went to a nightclub or 18 or whatever, you had a girlfriend maybe, and you went to a nightclub, and if another girl liked you, you started talking to her. It go because there's no bond, there's no commitment there. It's the same with those young birds are the same way. The 482. If I separate that 482 and he's been lights out, what do we give up? More hens. Any hen he wants in the loft, he can have her. Hens are with him, have her. Looking at this Pigeon's results, phenomenal. Why? Because he's focused on the hens in the loft. He's not chasing like crazy, but he's content. If I take all the hens away, now what is he doing? He sulks, he pouts, he's whining, and oh, I want hens, I want hens. I give him the hens, he looks great, but in his brain, he's scrambled. Better to let him have a hen that he likes, let him take her to the box, let him do what he wants, calm down, slow down. He's still fired up, but he's got his motivation. I think young birds have motivation unless they've had babies. It makes you feel good. You f with their brain, and the brain is what you need. You need brain and breaks. Hooing and acting like an idiot, running around, not for me. I'm not going to do it. You.
Alrighty, Eddie says, okay, good job. You can do it, Eddie. We believe in you. You can do it. Joe says, I'm really looking forward to Chase Ace races. Good. I'm going to be on the edge of my seat for 4 races, and that's what we guys wanted. That's why we came up with it. There's one thing to just donate money. Sure, anybody can donate money, but this is fun. Fun, fun. Pick your team, watch for 4 races, cheer your team on, have a good time. That's what it's all about. And that's what Marcel wants. He loves racing. He loves betting on the birds. It's his favorite thing to do. And we thought, well, how can we amalgamate this in a way that gives back to Marcel? And this is what we came up with. So I'm glad, Joe, that you are excited about the series. We're excited about it too. And we're also excited. First time Noyon is going to happen in this Chase the Ace series. August 30th, first time we're going to Noyon. So guys, tune in for that. I'm excited to see how that's going to turn out. Very excited.
It'll be all right.
Joe says, I'm not sure if you mentioned it or not. Are there any developments with the investigation at Marcel's? Ryan, you talk to more than I do. I wouldn't know.
No, he hasn't said anything. I mean, again, if there's no cameras around, how do you know? And they're not going to waste time on this little stupid shed fire, right? They're not. The bush is burned in a little shed with some birds in it. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to be like Matlock and I don't know, but no, the insurance hasn't done nothing anyways. It is kind of well, it's 100% sad. It's amazing that we even have to do this for this because of the again the rotten human beings in the world that there are. There.
True, true. David says, I think all the listeners out there should pick a team. Help Marcel. He seems like one super guy, and I believe he would do it for us. He absolutely would do it for us. He's one of the best humans around. He has, again, as I said, taken Ryan under his wing there, taken Loffman to Richard. He's helped Ryan out tremendously there, where everybody else turned away from him and said, "Who's this, outsider?" Marcel took him under his wing, showed him the ropes of the club, showed him how to fill out the paperwork. You have to understand something as well. We speak English. We don't speak one word of Flemish or Dutch or French for that matter. So, without the help of Marcel this season, very hard. It would have been even harder to just figure out how to fill out the paperwork, how it works with the club. And Marcel totally helped, man. He is a huge help. He's a huge help. And
Yeah,
he's just a great human.
yeah, and the great thing is, if you come on the tour, you're going to get to meet the guy that you actually helped. You're
Yep,
not going to some third world country where you never see the person you're helping. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but wouldn't it be nice to see, hey, look at, I'm helping out this person. Look, there you go.
absolutely. It's a great cause. Fun series. I'm excited about it. Just about a week to go. About a week to go, Ryan. We'll be heading into our first race of the series. Ooh.
I'll
Now, are
start
you going to be
winning.
doing anything? Are we going to be doing anything different? Because on the Wednesday we race Quiverin, and then the Sunday we race the further distance Noyon. I realize it's only about 100 kilometers further. I get that, but I'm just wondering. Maybe everybody else is wondering. Will we be doing anything different, setting them up or in the
No,
training throughout the week?
no, they'll just stick to the same sort of plan. And again, they'll stick to sort of the same plan. I think it's fine. Again, keeping them sharp and keeping the diet right. And maybe the feed won't change very much because, again, it's only one more hour on the wing. Again, depending on the wind, we'll just play it by ear, but I don't think there's going to be a big change. There won't even be a very small change, if any change. Let's get there.
Let's get those right. Joe says, I hope they catch him or them. With that many fanciers per square mile, someone knows something. Yeah, somebody definitely knows something, but will we ever find out? Probably not. Probably not, sadly. Probably not. Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Anything else, guys? Come on.
Yeah, everyone gets very quiet and shy. Everybody's so happy it's Monday. Come on, guys, help us out. Remember, the show works best, as I say, when you participate. So ask your questions. Now you get your chance to ask. Even if you think it's a stupid question, ask away. Um, hey, I would ask. I don't know what questions to ask. What would you ask, Leah? Did you have a question for me, Leah?
No, I
Ask me
don't
a
have a
question.
question
Come
for
on.
you, but no, I don't have a
Everyone,
question.
ask me a question. Come on.
No, I don't have a question. No, I don't. Oh,
No,
Lafayette Richard's going to have his first visitors, fans of the show, this weekend. Got some friends coming who wrote us in a couple months ago and asked if they could come and visit the loft and visit Lafayette Richard. So that'll be exciting. Lafayette Richard loves entertaining, so it'll be right up his alley.
yeah, and if you are watching and you're coming, make sure you pick a team. That's the price for admission, eh? To the show.
David Tracy says, do you give your race team much corn throughout the week or wait until closer to the race?
Uh, yeah, I give them some corn. I give them the corn. I'm giving them the mixes there with the sneaky mix and speed ultra. That has corn in it, which I like. Have a little bit of corn also at the end. Normally, when I'm figuring towards they're done, if I'm going to give them peanuts or something, I'll give them some corn, see what they want to eat. But it's normally right towards that last feeding. Again, this isn't 300-mile, 400-mile racing, so just you got to watch. Again, feeding. People don't get it. Leah, that bird there that we seen on Sunday, it didn't lose. Where did it lose? It landed right on the board where it had to. It's an inch. It just doesn't touch the pad. That's where it loses. So people don't realize you got to be so delicate with the feed. We're not talking starving. You have to put all the energy in. But when it comes to the race part, got to be hungry coming home. People say, well, oh, they crawl all over you. You have to train them to do all this. People say, I'll fly them starved. It's not starved. You have to have the energy in them and then back them off. And I think people get that mixed up. People think, oh, we're going to fly them starved. And it doesn't work. You can't starve them. They need the power to do it. And that's why we had a real good race on Sunday because we got lots of power. We had the right day, 1200 speed. That's perfect for us. I think, again, out of 6,000 birds, we were in the top 150. Again, and the wins weren't for us. We were the second loft and Burlard o'clock in the Antwerp Central. Good job.
Fabian Groen on YouTube asks, how are the rules different in Belgium than North America?
Championships are flown a lot on picks. So you have to nominate your pigeons. How are the rules different? Well, you got to have the membership cards. You have to have ownership switched into your name. If you don't have ownership switched at the KDB, your bird won't get allocated. That's a big thing. They're like
Very strict.
nail you to the cross. You won't go to the club and say, "Well, this is my buddy Marcel's bird. He said I could put it on my team." No, you have to switch the license over. I think that's the biggest rule. And
Also, you can fly in multiple different clubs. You
yeah,
don't need to fill out resume to get in the club. Nobody votes you in the club. There's no club fee. You just pay based on how many birds you send per race.
Yep.
Uh, there's also no handling of the birds, putting them through into the transporter by other club members. It's all done independently. This is just what I know of. What else ran along those lines?
You don't have to clean baskets or shit like that. When the race, about an hour, between an hour and 2 hours after your first bird, you have to take your clock to the club. Like for sprint racing, you have a 2 hour window from when your first bird arrives. So if your first bird arrives at 9 in the morning, you have to be at that club before 11 in the morning to strike your clock off. That's a rule. What else? You put as many birds on as you want, and you have to put your nomination birds first, second, and third. You have to send them. You have to give them to the guy. That's my first. My second. That's my third. They have to be in that order. You can't put your 20th bird first. You have to put first, second, third.
There are clubs for sprint racing only, and then you have to go to a different club for your national flights. So there's just lots of different clubs around for different things, for different distances, different expertise. At least in our area, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. All the areas that have different clubs. Like on Sunday, we lost the race, and a guy that's 12 kilometers short of us. He came. He could get into that club. He was short. He picked a good club. He'd never fly in our club, but there he was. He had the right bird.
I'd say it's run very professionally. It's run like a business. It's not, oh, all the clubs are in bars. That's another. That's another thing. They're not
As a
like somebody's
highlight to the
garage or
season.
somebody's shed or the community center. They're all run out of bars, which is it's a very social thing. It's a very social atmosphere.
Yeah, there's no. You can drink bottles. There's guys drinking wine, guys drinking coffee, beers. It doesn't matter. Very, very. That's the good part about it. You put and you stand. You stand in line. You put your birds in, and then you go to the bar and you drink, and it works great. It really works great, and it's great that no one's handling your birds. So, I mean, nobody in your club. It's not your club guys are handling them. Just people there that are hired to do it. So it's very. You don't get comments. Oh, Gary, your birds feel thin this week. Oh, Mike, that I hate reds. They're ugly. No, none of that shit. It's just easy going, man. Just walk in, put them in, and then away you go.
And then go to the bar.
Oh yeah, and then the best part is you go, this guy is now coming goes to me, oh, this guy's coming up to me and now he's introducing himself and he knows my name and he goes, oh, him and his son, and I showed him a picture. I go, Dad, that's Yoss for Cam, and he's congratulating me and says how good we're doing. I go, it's okay. That's like a millionaire in the pigeon sport, and he's in your club. I said, just it's okay. Don't ruin it, Ricky. Don't trip over your feet. Keep going straight. Beat his
Well,
ass again.
and that's the great thing about Lab Manager Richard. He's not he doesn't know anybody. He doesn't know who anybody is. He just knows maybe a few of our breeders that he recognizes from when we do auctions. But other than that, he's completely green to it.
Not easy being green, Leah. It is not easy being green. And it's so funny. I showed him a picture of, like, he said to me about a guy. He's with Patrick, and I don't know, Patrick and Dirk are always together. Oh, yeah, that was Dirk Van Den Bol. Oh, yeah, he says we're flying great. And I'm going to myself, man, oh, man. I said, if people only knew, eh? If people could only be that fly on the wall, my GoPro on the chest, that's what we got to do.
Paul Cooper says, Ryan, how light is your feed?
I don't know if you still have it there. But we're feeding the candy mix. Yeah, candy mix. I like it a lot.
I do, but I don't know which one's which. So because they weren't
It
labeled. I'll just play it. I'll just play the first little bit of it, and then you tell me.
tell you what it is.
Okay, here we go. You did it. First choice.
First one. That's That's the candy mix. I use quite a bit of that. I like that a lot. Easy digestion, lots of fat, a lot of get up and go. I like that. I'm going to add some more hemp to that in the future. Let's see this. That's the grit mix. That's the super grit we use. We'll use that when they come back, even on training. Sometimes, if you're training, you don't want to give them feed, but you want to have fresh in there. You give them some fresh grit, gives them something to peck at. The super grit from Van Robi's. Everything is Van Robi's that we're using.
Not
Is
sponsored,
there
by the way.
another?
Yeah, the other
No.
video I think is a breeding mix. I think, I don't know. Want me to just play it?
Let me play it. Let's see. I think it's the Speed Ultra. Yeah, that's the Speed Ultra mix. No, or it might be the breeding. No, that's peas. You got the breeding mix in it. Sorry, that's the breeder's mix. Sorry about that. I
Thought
seen
so.
the corn. I got excited. We didn't have another one there.
No, only three.
I don't. I only use that for breeding. So no. And the Speed Ultra. I can't remember the number or what it is, but it's from Van Robi's. It's the Revolution mix. It's real good.
Paul asks, when do you plan on extending the lights on the birds?
I think Ricky's got them on now, I'm pretty sure. But the group, because it came in all different ages, it's not so easy. Maybe group one, yeah, it'll work. But on group two, I've got young birds, older birds, oldest birds, and when we got them, they were already in the mold. Some of them were through starting to go through, so you couldn't stop them. Like we've got birds on 6 flights and birds on 2 flights. We're going to put the lights on, sure, but I don't know if it'll help. It's not going to help. They're not perfect, and that's another reason that's not for the nationals. They got to be right. If you're going to go to battle, they got to be 100. The flight's got to be right.
Agreed. And that's something next
Hold on,
year
hold on.
that we
Yeah, you can keep talking. I
differently.
can hear
Okay.
you.
Alvin says, here in the U.S., how do you train the young birds for the race season? Do you go to the first race station? Where do you go to a far further away station? How do you train the young birds for the race season? Do you go to the first race station? Where do you go to a far further away station? Okay, so I think he's saying, like, you know how you went to Key Brand? You took them to Key
Yeah,
Brand a few times? He's saying in the
yeah.
US, like, how do you do that? Do you go to the first race station as part of your training regime? Do you go further? How would you do that?
I would say, to be honest, I would say I would go a minimum of 100. You're doing good if you're at about 100 miles. Okay, 100 miles. So you can take them as long as you get them out to about 100 miles. You're going to be sitting pretty. But I don't say take them the first time to 100 miles. You got to build them up. Everything you have to put the work into. People say, "Oh, I train them 10 times and I got them to 100 miles." You're playing with fire. I don't know if
That's
people. I hear stupidness, right? People saying ridiculous things. We
so
like
it's
to train them.
broken up,
Go
spread
ahead.
out.
Yeah.
Start low and then work your way out to the 100 miles.
Yeah. And I say to people, give the birds, 12, 14 weeks of training. 12 weeks. Beautiful. Give yourself time, every day. If you can't train 2 or 3 times a day, I get that. But yes, you can start train earlier. So train 12 weeks out every day. Take them on a toss. No matter the weather. When it's real bad weather, take them real short. When it's, you build out. The first, I would say, 5 weeks. By the end of the 5 weeks, you should have them comfortably at 20, 25 miles. And then away you go.
Joe says, can anyone sign into Anons and look at the races as people are clocking? Sounds pretty cool to have the ability to see what percentages of race birds have made it home. No, you need a KBDB number to register on Anons. I'll keep remembering, Joe, to show the percentages on race day. especially on Sundays. But no, you need to be registered with the KBDB to be able to log on to it. As far as I know, at least I have to anyway.
Yeah,
Andrew said, go ahead.
and you got to remember, there is going to be, I was going to say 20 to 25%, or maybe 20% or 15% guys that aren't live. So again, like we said, the guy who won, he's not live. Marcel's not live. Right there, right? Gerd Holland's not live. So there's people that aren't live, so we don't have 100%. We get the number of 25,000 released, but we don't get everything.
We don't get all the results of the non-live clogging people. That's why I always say preliminary or tentative results because we don't know until we go to the club. Yeah, the percentages are pretty cool that they show that. Personally, I think everybody should be live, but that's just me. Andrew says, the peanuts, do you heat them before you give to kill the bacteria?
Ate them.
What?
It tastes good to me. I feed them to the pigeons. Again, look, wait, watch this. So soft and no soft. They're rats with wings, man. Feed, train, feed, train. Eat the peanuts. They taste good. Try them. See how they taste. Everybody's got this stuff. You got to keep them in the freezer. You got to keep them this way. You got to keep them that way. They came from the field. You know how long they took to got from the field to your place? How long do you think? How many trucks they passed through, cleaning things? They went through bags, sitting in a storage building, and you get them? They're already screwed, aren't they? They are. Ryan, these taste good. I feed the pigeons. Always tasting feed. I'm a pigeon. No, do I heat them up? No, I'm not going to do that. I might actually, though. I'm not going to lie to you. A handful of peat, like if you, it's smart. If you want to take, say you want to feed two fistfuls peanuts, you're better to put them in a bag and break them up a little bit. Yeah, put them in a bag, crush, crush, crush. Don't crush too much because the oil goes into the bag, but just enough. You make double the peanuts. Spreads it out. Pigeons can eat, can get to it. It's good. They don't overload because pigeons are peanut crazy once you get them on it. Back to you, Leah.
David Tracy says, do any of the members in your club use counter markers, or does everyone have electronic clocks?
That's kind of sad. No, there's no counter. Leah, I cannot imagine flying sprint racing with counter marks. Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah, I mean that is. I hope in heaven they have that
Counter
because
markers.
that'll be so much. Like, because 100%. You know how many bands will get dropped through the graded floor. You know how much. Oh man, it must have been so great. And again, as Lars said, they when they had those, they had no chutes. It was open windows, so the birds would fly through the windows. Uh,
Oh, wow. Did well,
yeah.
didn't they stop it? I don't know how many years ago, but I know that Van Laar was one of the last ones that was using them, and then he
Hmm.
finally had to. They put a stop to it, and then he had to upgrade to an electronic clock. Right?
Yeah, he's one of the last ones.
One of the last ones. Joe asks, are certain weeks of the Lear market known to be better than others?
Yeah, probably. I don't know 100%. I think you got to kind of there are going to be guys there that are selling birds for selling, and then you got to find like the right guys. You got to find the guys that are good pigeon guys that have pigeons there, and you're not getting from their best. You're going to get from their race team, or you're not getting from their best. I promise you that. But they still have good pigeons, even though they're not their best. They're fantastic. I mean, take a look at what we've picked. Take a look at what we've picked. I mean, Marcel's scratching his head, going, "This is unbelievable." Maybe we got lucky, but I mean, hey, we got lucky with both groups. Come on.
I would say two of the busiest days, Sundays at the Lear, would be the first day that it opens, which is the day after the Fugare show is a big day there. And the Sunday of the Houghton show is a big day there
Mhm.
because they know the people who sell their birds there know that on those two Sundays, well, first the opening day, there's lots of visitors from the UK that come over to go to the Fugare show, same as Houghton. That's the big show in Holland. And they know that a lot of people come over from the UK and all over the place to go to those two shows. So I would say those two Sundays are probably the two busiest. Don't quote me on that one. Oh, well, by the way, Ryan, I also signed you up that Ryan will be attending the Lear Market. I don't know which dates yet, but we're going to call it Feathersly Lear Day, where Ryan will be going to the Lear Market for a little meet and greet session for those of you that want to meet with him. And also, we have been asked on email, how do you pick birds at the Lear Market? What do you look for when you're looking for birds at the Lear Market? So I will announce those dates as we get closer to the Lear. But we're going to call it Lear Day, and you can come and meet Loft Manager Ryan, and perhaps he'll give you some tips and tricks on what to be looking for, what to be watching for when you go to select your youngsters from the Lear. Forgot about that. So letting you know that. Seven Hills Loft says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello to you, friend. Jeff Henderson says, all the best for the rest of the week. I'm off to a cost meeting at work. Ah, boo. Jeff, but you have a great day at work. Thank you very much for joining us. I mean, any tips, Ryan, right now, off the top of your head? You're going to select at the Lear?
You want to pick little babies, so you trying to read a lot into it. You gotta make sure you're buying from a racer, not a guy there trying to make money on pigeons, right? So you go in and buy from the racers. Then you gotta like what you feel in the hand. You gotta feel when you work it. Will it improve? Will it tighten up? Sometimes vents that are open like this, that doesn't mean once they get in condition and they start moving, everything starts to get tightened and better. I'm not saying all of them. They can have a flaw, maybe, but they can't have like five flaws. Or they shouldn't. It just turns you off. So you got to make sure you're buying from race guys. And then you got to go and handle and you got to say what you like. You got to feel it in those. Normally, you feel it in the first 3 to 5 seconds. You'll feel it. And that's what Ricky did. And Ricky and Marcel, they think the same way. So it's easy. So if I was there and I'd say, Marcel, I don't know everybody. Yeah, Ryan, that's a good guy. Okay, walk over, handle them. Oh, this one feels real good. I like it. Buy it. I go over there. Oh, he's a good guy. I feel it, like it. He's got decent pigeons, good pigeons. Okay, that's when you're shopping. It's like for instance seeing Marcel there. If nobody knew him, he's been at the Lear Market selling pigeons. Look how good his pigeons are. Is he selling them out of his best birds? Maybe not, but he's got good pigeons. I would try them in a second. Actually,
Obviously.
in fact, if he goes to that sale, I'll buy all the birds there before he even knows it. As soon as he puts his little booth up, I should buy the whole lot. Done. Thanks.
And
Sorry, English.
I,
Sayonara.
I'm sure the question will be, will we have a team from the Lear next season? I'm 95% sure that we will be going to gather some birds for our team from the Lear for next season as well. I think it's a great way to support the market. The birds are doing fantastic. We've had great success with them so far. And I think it's great to show everybody that you can absolutely get fantastic pigeons from the Lear. You know what you're looking for, and you know how to work them.
Yeah. Chris said some great birds were sold at that market. Chris Clarebot, and I don't think he was wrong. Again, r- reminder, eh? If you're not going to put the work in, or you're not going to think outside that box, I don't care what you buy, you're not going to get a result. If you're that kind of person, just send them to the one off races. If you're a real pigeon racer, well, you go to race, like Eddie Jansen said. Real racers, they figure out a way to win. And if you haven't won in 3 years, for sure, this isn't for you. That's from Eddie
Aloha
Jansen.
Milton says, aloha, good evening, fanciers. Leah and Ryan, hello to you, friend. Nice to see you on. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes or so. So if you guys have your questions, put them in now. Don't forget to get your picks in for Wednesday. and get your teams in for Chase the Ace. Deadline is next Sunday. And also for those of you who have picked teams, once the team picking is closed, so next Monday, I will be posting up a master list of everybody's teams and who they've picked. And I need you to confirm that the birds that are on your team are the birds that you in fact picked, just so we don't have any issues going into Wednesday's first race. So I will be posting that up next Monday once our picking of the teams has closed on Sunday, just to let you know. And then you guys can see who picked who. And I've used your team names are going to be your usernames on our website, just to let you know. If you want to change your team name to something else, send me an email, let me know, and I'll change it for you. That's no problem. But that's how you guys are all listed right now on our leaderboard. I think so far I only have two different teams who have picked the same birds. Two out of however we've got now. I mean, however many we have, 26, 27-ish. Two have picked the same.
We could have a tiebreaker race. That's great.
We could. We shall see. Interested to see how it unfolds. Be fun. Get your pom poms. Get your pom poms ready, guys, to cheer your team on.
Yeah, it's so great that people are supporting it. I know. I don't even know if Marcel understands it. You know what I mean, Leah? Doesn't get it,
Yeah.
but he will. I think he's still shocked. I think he's still in shock about it. But you guys have done great so far. I mean, I would love to see us get to 50. If we could get to 50, that's phenomenal. And guys, you're all watching. You all make comments. Don't use the word can't. Do it. If I've helped you out, if you've learned some stuff, if you enjoy what we're doing, come on. This is a perfect cause to do this. And if this goes well, hey, Leah, I think we should do something for the people watching. Give them a little race to pick a team, and they can make. We can have a couple prizes for something coming up the next few weeks after this Chase the Ace. I think that would be great.
Yeah, we'll see how this one goes, and maybe we still have a lot of racing ahead. Final race of the season is October the 18th. So lots of racing still left ahead of us, guys. And we always like to do fun things and get you guys involved and have a little fun because that's what pigeon racing is supposed to be. Remember, guys, fun. Fun. Joseph's team, K-Band, sounds pretty good to me. I think so as well. Also, if you don't have PayPal, not to worry. I figured out a way that I can just send you an invoice through on PayPal, and you don't even need a PayPal account to pay. You can pay as a guest and with your credit card, and that is no problem either. So don't let that deter you. If you don't have a PayPal account, not to worry. We found a way around it. We want to see as many people get involved as possible, and we want to raise as much money for Marcel and his rebuild as possible. And something that we're proud of. We're proud of being able to put it together. We're proud of being able to have our pigeons work for such a great cause and such a great man, and something that Ryan and I put together, and we're super proud of. And we thank you guys for participating in it.
Yeah, you guys make it happen. You guys play the game, so we have the pigeons. We put the work into the pigeons, and the pigeons have to do the work. And you guys support that, and it's going to go to a great cause. I think it's every way around. It's a win, and for the person who wins it, number one, you're going to really enjoy yourself. I'm pretty sure you will. I'm almost 99% sure.
Joe says it's Marcel Chibnoyan. It would be nice to have him at the loft with Ricky on those days. If he doesn't, he does. He does fly Noyon on Sundays, Joe. He does.
Yeah, I will find out if he's going to still be flying at that. Maybe he won't be. Maybe he will be. I can ask him. We can ask, but yeah, I think he's going to be flying. Uh, hey, they're in Belgium, man. They don't. This is heaven right now. They have to keep playing.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, you guys, for people who say, "Oh, it's sprint racing, it's whatever." Now, Ricky is now he's converted. He's like, this is much different than flying longer distance racing because you've got to be everything's got to be so pinpoint just bing, 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 and our molt's not even right. So all little points you miss, you can put a stroke against you, and figure it all out from the yeah from the strap on the roof to the overfeeding to the maybe too much peanuts to the this to the that to the all the little things it equals in that 63 miles or 102-kilometer race because everybody you're against, they've been doing it so long. They know, they know how to bake the cake pretty damn good. A lot of
Well,
bakeries there.
it's an art form. It's a science. They have it down to a science. Um,
Yeah, 100
this is
percent.
such an incredible learning experience that we have been able to participate in this summer. The way things worked out, fantastic. Couldn't be any better for our first season. Fantastic. Such a great learning experience, I think. Couldn't happen any better. I'm glad it happened this way. I'm glad we decided to not push and go to the Nationals this year because twice a week in this type of a racing situation really gets the mind going, really gets the tweaking going, learning, back off the feed, a little more feed, do this, do that. Oh, it's fantastic, I think.
Yeah, and the people watching, clubs and combines, I promise you, if you guys gave twice a week racing, if you could make it happen, or adjust your seasons and give everybody more racing, yeah, you're going to do better. Open up the limits, let people ship the limits, but charge the people. There's so many things here in North America that they can do to help the sport. It's sad that it's hurting in North America, and all these people got to go to one off racing. Yeah, one off racing is great. Again, to me, it's exactly the Belgians said it right on the head. It's a glorified vacation. Vacation at a pigeon race. Meet people, you do some marketing, and that's what it is. And slightly that's what it is because it's not the same. It's not going to work twice a week or go to work for 30 weeks in a year of pigeon racing or 40 weeks or 50 weeks. No, you don't get that. But in Belgium, you do. And it's much different. You really appreciate it when you have it.
And before we end off here, Ryan and I were talking a couple days ago about how it would be so great if the North Americans in Canada and the US and wherever else would incorporate a sprint, like a sprint warm up session season ahead of your regular 8 week racing Young Bird Series. I think it helps to train the handler as much as it trains your birds. It gets them set up to know their pigeons, to know the feed, to know the wind, to know this, to get it. It helps that it trains the handler. Do you not think it does? To get them set up
Let's do.
for your regular 8 race series, they should do it. I don't know why they don't do it. I think it's a great
Well,
way.
number one, I guess it costs money and it costs someone to haul the truck. And again, I don't know how many. Uh, there was a guy. He's on our show sometimes. Or whatever. I'm going to do a one-off race. Still waiting for it. Oh, I'm going to do this. Still waiting for it. Still waiting to do it. A lot of talk, eh? A lot of talk, but dude, I like to race pigeons. I'm going to race them. I'm going to race to win. Maybe what's today's date? It says 7:25 in the afternoon. I'm going to win a national in Belgium. I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be the first one from North America to do it. I'm going to do it. Or we're going to do it. All of us, or we're going to do it. We're all going to win it. But what I say, I do. I always do. Because that's my word. Just like the importing of the pigeons, you will get them. We are waiting. We will race in Belgium. We said it. We will do it. Everything we say, we do. Truth. You.
5-8 says the Texas Dash for Cash has the closest thing we are looking for in a OLR. It's a 10 race series.
Oh yeah, he's watching us. I see he comes on. He's trying to be a little bit like, yeah, 10 race series. It's good. Let's see what he can do. Do it. But set it up that it's I don't know if he's gonna do that. I
On
don't
a
you know, on a schedule. Show me a system. Show me what you're going to do. Don't show me tailwinds and this and that. And don't no. We're picking this day, picking that day, picking it. No, that's bullshit. They've got a big loft there in Texas. Everything's good in Texas. It's big in Texas. But show me. I know in the summertime they can't race a goddamn pigeon there because they don't come home. But it's probably in the fall, so it's going to be easy. In Texas, guaranteed to pick the tailwind because all the races in Texas pick a tailwind. Because you know why? The highway goes to the tailwind and the highway goes to the headwind. You notice they never pick the headwind? You ever think about this? Let's just switch a Ruby, okay? The big man in Spring Hill. You know him, Leah. He runs the what's it called? The Andes one-off race. He always going to Atlanta. He's going up there. Bird's always going downhill. Easy tailwinds. 2100, 1900, 2500, chip 100, going to the moon 100, you know. Well, then you turn them around, take them down towards Miami, 300 miles that way. Now we're going up the mountain. They don't do it. The Flamingo, don't do it. Well, Florida Pigeon Derby can because he's in Miami. Okay, I get it. But in Texas, why don't you guys go the other way? Sure, they don't want to do that, eh? Because the candy-ass pigeons can't do it. In the training, they ain't going to do it. Not going to do it. Sorry, I'm not getting down on these one-offs, eh? Oh, be soft, eh? Be a little bitch. Got to be that, eh? Oh, bullshit. You know what it is? Go to Sandals. That's a one-off race. I like Sandals.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Again,
Sorry. You
guys,
fired me up, eh?
opinions are only our own. Please don't send me hate mail. Please don't. Please don't, guys. Please don't.
Hey, wait a minute, though. Am I wrong? Am I? Wait, no. Well, the Dash for Cash is going to do it. Okay. Let's see what he does. I hope he does it. Show me what you can do.
Alvin says, I tried to get our club, to do a few sprint races, and I was told too many birds on the drop. How dumb.
Well,
What?
again, a bunch of dum-dums, eh? Oh, I get too many birds on the drop. I get 180 of them. Oh, I got them all on the drop. Sure you did it. I know. What did you guys let them out? Four guys together? I know. You guys are the best. Sprint racing. You will not believe how much it helps your game out. Again, you all like Kittle, don't you? Does anybody know where it comes from? Leah, I still think they think Kittle won Barcelona. How many people, raise your hand, have Kittle that won Barcelona? Raise your hand.
5/8 goes, there goes our sponsor dreams. Oh, 5/8, don't worry about that. We'll get a sponsor one of these days, and the sponsor that is going to sponsor us will sponsor us because of what and who we are and what we stand for. Warts and all, opinions and all. That's the sponsor that I want. I want the sponsor with no fear. I want the sponsor that says, I like who these guys are and who they stand for, and that they do say their opinion, and it's okay to say your opinion. You don't have to agree with everybody, and not everybody has to agree with us, and that's totally fine. Ryan says it the way he feels in his heart, and you know what? I'm not going to knock him for that, but please don't send me the hate mail. I have no opinion. I have no opinion.
What? Yeah, you know what, though? Everybody, look at the guy made a suggestion. And some bonehead said, well, they all come on a drop. Hey, bud, if they all don't come on a drop, you're not doing something right because you're a pro. They all should come on a drop. But they're not going to all come on a drop for you. Trust me, they're not going to. People that say this, they're small in the mind. Tell them, yeah, let's do 16 sprint races. Let's see how good we go. And again, the wind's going to play a factor. Your location plays a factor. It all plays a factor, but it helps you out. The problem in North America is nobody is racing their pigeons enough, and then they make big ball decisions. And they judge pigeons like this. And Emil Denny said, take your time and judge them. Well, take your time and judge them. How many races did you judge them on? 773. Let's take a look at her. Look, Leah, I don't mean to put you on the spot. 773. Lear 773.
I was just going to say, because we were talking
Can you
about that
post
as
her
well.
up?
Yeah, can
Can you
you just
post
hang
her?
on to your underpants
No,
just a minute,
I
please?
want you to I want you to post her. Get her up there. Okay? Just post.
Hold on a
I'm
minute.
gonna
Making sure
find her
she comes up
here.
nice and
I'm gonna
clear.
find.
There she
Well,
is.
Leah,
Hold her
remember,
up.
as a
Gotta jump
producer,
off.
you gotta be on.
I'll zip it. Here we go. Lear 773. Let's talk about Lear 773 and how, if we were only doing an 8 race series, like the majority of us do in North America and Canada and the USA, let's take at this pigeon's results here. Ryan, go ahead. You tell them.
Okay. So the first race, she's 20th in the club out of 169 pigeons. Whoopie doo. But she's in a good prize. Good. Well, then it says race 6 on the result there. From 1 to 6, she couldn't go to battle, but she shows back up now in race 6. Now, in most clubs and combines, there's only 7 or 8 races. I've heard some guys only have 6 races. But look, race 6, 21st. Race 7, 68th. Race 8, 153rd. Race 10, 46. Race 11, 55th. Race 12, 105. You see the results. Look at 13. He scores 109. Then, boom, 14, 50th. And here, race 15, she's second. If you don't give them enough time to show you, what do you, how do you judge it? It's and this pigeon's not going to get 35 races because it got gypped 5. Let's say from 1 to 6. Yeah, she got gypped 4 races, and she was pushed earlier back. I know that for a fact, and she was struggling. But this pigeon here at the end of the season is going to have 28 or 30 races. Some birds are going to get 30, 35 races. Now I'm judging. How did it go in the headwinds? How did it go in the tailwinds? How did it work out? Hey, I mean, look at the 82, Leah, the 482. There's another pigeon. Okay, just look at the track record that these pigeons get to do.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah, he's right there. But I mean, this is
Where is
again. Now I can start to judge. I can start to judge just on paper the results. I look at it and I go, wow, he's had 15 races, and look at his results. Oh, he's got an 88th, 148, a 58th, a 35th, a 231st, not so good. A 150, not so good. 78th, good, getting better. 73rd, getting better. 26th, even better. 248, not so good. 15th, 29th, bomb, bomb. You can see it. You judge through the season. You judge it on 8 races. He's had 15. He's almost on his second season. And race 4, when he was our first bird with no score, he was in the top 15 that race. I know that, but I keep that in my mind. The more work, the more you judge. And these one-off races, the one-off race, you're paying for it, eh? Paying big bucks. You should be getting 30 races in a season. 20 should be minimum sprints. I don't think they're working hard enough for you. I think there's a lot of Club Med shit. My opinion.
58 says the chumps in our club voted to cut down from 9 races to 8 this young bird season. Why would they do that? Why?
Why didn't you say, why don't we do 2 races or
Why don't we
one?
just do one and done?
One and
Like,
it's done. And we can all send one bird.
that's crazy. Well, why? Like, I
Now,
don't. What is? I don't understand it.
I told you, Pigeon Man, they're one of the stupidest breeds of human there ever was. Sorry, guys, I'm one of you, so I'm in that mix.
No comment on that one. On that note, guys, good show today. Good participation. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for our shipping night for race number 16. Race number 16. I think you and Lafayette Rich are now equal, are you not? 8 and 8? Wednesday, you had 8 races there, and now it'll be 8 for Lafayette Richard on Wednesday. Am I right on that or no? I think so.
Yeah. It's a sour, yeah. Yeah.
And it's painful for you. I know it is. But you know what? This season, we give Lafayette Richard his time to shine because he deserves it and he's doing a great job. And I'm sure you're going to have many, many seasons for your time to shine. I give it to Lafayette Richard this season. He's doing a great job. Really fantastic job. He's having so much fun, guys. I can hear it in his voice. He's like a little kid. They're on race day when the birds come and they come well. You can hear it in his voice. And it's the greatest gift that we can give to him is let him live out his pigeon boss life, best pigeon life this summer. What a great job. He's come in, he's taken over, not easy to do. Again, flying blind, never flown there before, does not know, but walked right in and look at how great he's doing. Gave us our first win. Look at Red's face.
Yeah, he did. No, I'm not gonna take that away. No, that's good. I'd rather have him than for now on and ever. I'll hear that echoing in my ear. I did it first. He did it. He's gonna do it first, and he's got the first, and he's got the first second. I've got the first fourth, so he still can get the first third. So he can do the first, second, and the third.
Hopefully we get it
I
out of
thought
it.
he almost. I thought he was going to do a first and second together. It hasn't been hard, but he's doing great. Guys, support it. Let's get the chase for the A's. Let's get it up. Let's see some more picks tonight. I hope, Leah, by tomorrow, you say to me on the show, we have 35 picked.
We shall see. We shall see. Get involved, guys. Fun way to get involved. Cheer your team on and all the rest of you. If you have problems picking, just shoot us an email or give Ryan a call. We've got our contact information up on our Chase A site, so no worries there. And that's it. I think we're going to sign off, Ryan.
All right. I'm Leah. You're
Yeah,
Ryan.
I was going to say, you're not Leah. Just like it's not Sunday.
Could be Sunday somewhere. No. Good show tonight, guys. We'll be on next Monday. Virtual club. Let's talk something next week besides pigeons. Fun. Anyways, good. We'll be on tomorrow. Leah, I'm gonna go have some dinner, and I still gotta bring those birds in from outside.
All right, on that note, have a great Monday evening. I'm Leah. That's Ryan. We're from Feathers Elite. Want to thank you guys so much for flying with us. Have a great night. Bye for now.
See ya.